Making its yearly visit to the Concrete Foundations Forum in Los Angeles, the world's only hard rock and heavy metal convention. And of course, it's a great location to meet up with lots of old friends. And first up tonight, I'm joined by Blackie Lawless from W.A.S.P, who I know a lot of you out there are very pleased to see again. How are you, Blackie?
I'm fine, but I'm a little sensitive about old friend. I just had a birthday on Saturday, so I'm a little sensitive right now, but I'm fine.
Good, good, good. Now, there's quite a lot to talk about because we're expecting the imminent release of a new greatest hits album from W.A.S.P. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
You know, conglomeration of 10 years of doing whatever we do, you know. It's like, there's one thing I will say about this record that I'm really excited about, is that the single for Animal has never been on an album before anywhere. Right. It's always stood on its own. It is now, we finally got permission to release this thing in conjunction with Wild Child, Blind in Texas, I Want to Be Somebody. Everything that we've ever done of note is on this record.
So it must have been quite difficult to narrow down which tracks you wanted to choose. Did you talk to fans about it, or did you just listen to all the old stuff again and see what you liked?
We did a little of all of that, you know. It's like I'd stop people on the streets and I'd say, what do you want to hear, you know? And so we, you know, got pretty much the, you know, you hear some off-the-wall things, but pretty much, you know, you get a general direction where it's going to go. And to my knowledge, there's going to be 16 tracks overall, but there's a couple of places where there'll actually be 17, depending on the formats that some countries can run them longer than others.
Great, and there are in fact 2 new W.A.S.P tracks happening there as well, and I believe that you wrote those a little while ago. Can you tell us about them? Well,
one's called Sunset in Babylon, which is, you know, a humorous microcosm of what the Crimson Idol is. It's about living in Los Angeles, and
that says it all, really, doesn't it?
I can't really add much more than that. I mean, I live here, so I know what it's about. But the song, to tell you the truth, there's another one called Rock and Roll to Death, which was my favorite of the 2, and it was a toss-up of which we would release as the first single. Rock and Roll to Death will come out as a single, but that title right there tells you, again, pretty much of what it's about. You know, it's
You're not getting cynical, are you?
Well, I've always been cynical about it, you know. It's just, but you have to be able to poke fun, I think, at it. But also, there's times where this song I'm talking about, Rock and Roll to Death, is straight go for the throat. Not a lot of punches being pulled on it. It is what it is. To me, it's not a humorous song at all. There's one line in it. It goes, "Time to party, raise a glass, tell everybody to kiss my ass." You know, gives you an idea.
Well, there's a lot of that going on right here at the Concrete Foundations Forum, isn't there?
You got that right. Now I won't get into that either.
Let's talk about quickly 2 long-form home videos coming out as well.
One is for the Crimson Idol that'll be released around Christmas, I believe, and it's the entire story of Jonathan. With all 9 characters. We shot it in movie form in London. We also shot the performance end of it in the Apollo in Manchester. And so that's coming out around Christmas, but there's also another long form that will be available, I believe, even before that, to coincide around the release of the best of, which is in October.
Okay, thanks very much to Blackie. Hope you enjoy the rest of Concrete Foundations Forum.
Try.
And let's see a little bit of W.A.S.P on video, and I'll see you later on with more guests from Concrete.